What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Darren. I am the Bowtie Fragrance Guy, and I have with me today...
It's your girl, Mrs. Bowtie. It's been a minute. I was gone for a minute, but I'm back again.
She been back, gone for a minute. Now she's back. It's the jump ball. Welcome back, Miss Bowtie.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, we have kids and life happens, so...
Yes.
You know, she can't get on as often as we would like sometimes, but it's cool, man. I like to bring her in when we can. So she is here today, and we got a good topic lined up for you guys today. I'm gonna get into that in a minute, but really quick, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon as well. That way, when new content is uploaded, you'll get notified. I want to give Miss Bowtie a chance. I want to give her a chance to tell you guys what her social media handle. She's doing some really good things on TikTok and Instagram, and I think it's some really good content, honestly, especially on TikTok, because a lot of the stuff is really watered down. I think she's doing some good content on TikTok, informative content for that platform. So
yeah,
what's your TikTok?
Mrs. Bowtie.
I'll put it on the screen.
MRS Bowtie Fragrance, and IG is Madam Bowtie. So I'm just having a good time with it. After hearing this guy, you know what I'm saying, how many years it's been reviewing fragrances, I have been just, you know, won't say
taking it all in,
but I've been taking it all in. So
she learned from the best.
I like to give, you know, my take on things now my way. So follow when you get an opportunity. Thank you.
All right, good deal. So y'all make sure y'all go and support my queen, because she's putting in some work on the content. So go check her out and follow her on TikTok and Instagram.
You better tell her. All right.
That's right. All right, so guys, on today, man, I wanted to do something unique and different. So I just want to talk about fragrances that I think are really good fragrances to pick up in 2022. So what I did was I have 5 fragrances that I chose, and Miss Bowtie chose 5 fragrances as well. Now, what's good about this list is you're gonna find that there's some fragrances that are newer on this list, but there's also gonna be some fragrances that what I would say are oldies but goodies. There's just a few of those on here, so we kind of got that mixed in. But I chose 5, and she chose 5, because I always think it's good to get that female perspective. Okay?
Absolutely. So I'm excited. You going first?
Well, we're gonna have to go 1 and 1.
Oh.
Yep. So if you want to see what fragrances, 10 fragrances, 5 from me, 5 from her. You want to see what fragrances we chose? You guys know the routine.
Keep it locked right here.
Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're not going to dilly-dally. We're going to jump right into these fragrances. I'm going to go first. My first recommendation, again, these are 10 fragrances that we think are great pickups for 2022. And I'm going to start here. This is a newer release. This is from the house of Mancera, and this is called Cedrat Boise Intense. Let me see if that'll pick that up. It may not, because we have 2 people here today, so you may have a little bit hard time focusing. All right, but anyway.
Y'all get it.
Cedrat Boise Intense. I think this is a great pickup. Listen, the original was very successful. Acqu Di Gio, which of course a lot of people is going to say this mimics the Acqu Di Gio's DNA, was very successful. Pretty much any fragrance that you put pineapple or a bergamot that gives the pineapple kind of vibe is going to work. And that's what this is. Now, they did amp up the leather in this one compared to the original, but I think that it was an absolute home run. Yeah, and for a niche brand, I think Mancera is one of the more affordables. So those factors are why I chose this one. I think, again, the versatility of it, the whole Acqu Di Gio thing, again, accessibility from the standpoint of price. That's one of the best fragrances for any guy that you can pick up right now in 2022. So if you're looking for a good one, try this one out from the house of Mancera. It was released earlier this year. This is called Cedrat Boise Intense.
All right, guys, so my first pick, I'm going to start with more of a spring summer fragrance, which is the Dolce & Gabbana
Light blue forever. That's a good one.
Yeah, I almost forgot the name of it. It's such a pretty bottle. But guys, it is a salty aquatic vibe. It's got some grapefruit in it. It's really fresh. It's amazing. So I gotta spray it to remind myself because
that matches your clothes.
Does it?
Yeah. See what you got on?
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's some grapefruit. Ooh, honey, that's just like we just cut it up. That's so nice. So anyway, we are coming to close here for the season for this, but it still smells amazing.
Ooh, yeah.
So I had to get it in as a great pickup. You can still get it, and then of course you've got next season to wear it. So it's amazing. So that's it. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever.
Good choice.
Yeah. Eau de Parfum.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So my next choice of fragrances that I think are great to buy here in the year 2022 is going to be this fragrance from the house of Tom Ford. It was released this year. This is Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum. Now, you guys know that I love the original Tom Ford Noir Extreme.
I don't think I've smelled this.
And it maintained the integrity of the original with the coffee in there. It's in there, but they amped up some of the darker notes. I think leather is in this one as well, and they amped that up in this fragrance. So you still get the essence of the original, but like I said, now it's a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, a little bit richer, which is obviously what they tend to want to do with a parfum iteration of a fragrance. Mission accomplished. You still maintain the original DNA, and of course you manage to make that a little bit darker and heavier, which what a parfum should do. Yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh.
I really like that one.
Yo,
Yeah.
That's it. On point.
On point.
Okay.
So in the year of 2022, and so far to me, I will spoiler alert.
So good. What is
To me, this is the best designer fragrance release so far this year. So pick that one up, guys. This is from the house of Tom Ford, and again, this one is called Noir Extreme Parfum.
All right, guys. So my next pick, something you should be picking up this year, is Age 24 by Hermes. It is airy, it's fresh, it's clean, it's ozonic. It's just wow. I don't know if you've worn this around me before. Smell it.
Not really. I haven't worn it much. I just really started. I just started taking a liking to this. This is really.
I was in the closet, what I do. I just kind of experiment, sniff on things, and I picked this up, and I was like, "Where has this been hiding?"
I slept on it a little bit, honestly, at first. I ain't gonna lie.
So this is sexy, man. Trust me, and I feel like this is something you can wear anytime you want it, but it probably would lean more towards summertime.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like in an inside environment, especially. I think that's a really office-safe fragrance.
Yeah, I think so too.
Again, you talk about that airiness, that kind of ozonic feel that one has, and it has this nice green, slightly spicy undertone to it that I love. So I kind of slept on it when it first came out, but trust me, they really knocked it out of the park with that fragrance. So good choice.
I know, thanks.
Hermes, guys, House of Hermes. That one's called H24. All right, guys. So the next fragrance up on my side, this is an oldie but a goodie, but I chose this one because it's so good. The hype on this never really died out, but I think there's been a resurgence on this, the interest in this fragrance as of late. Probably the second most popular fragrance from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This one is called Oud Satin Mood. Now, you guys know I have the extrait, so I don't care if you get this or the extrait version. Either one is going to work. You have oud in this, of course, 2 variations of rose. So you got that really sexy Bulgarian sultry rose that I love in fragrances. In this one, and then, like I said, it's just an amazing scent. You really can't go wrong with this one. I don't have to spray that one. I know exactly.
I
what
wore
it
this
smells
yesterday.
like. Yeah, and that's another thing. It's very unisex.
And I, never thought about wearing it before, but I put that thing on. It smells so good.
Oh,
and extrait, we're not even gonna talk about that. If you just love this silky, smooth, satiny, just sexy on a man or a woman, but let me tell you, on a man.
Satin, it's satin. Smooth like satin, it's silk.
Smooth and silky.
Yep, so that's one I still recognize. I still recommend for 2022. That's from MFK, and again, that one is called Oud Satin Mood.
All right, y'all. This one right here, I have lost my mind about before on a couple videos, but this is the time of year for this baby, okay? Killian, this apple brandy on the rocks.
Good choice. Interesting
Oh my
choice.
gosh, you have that apple, you have the brandy, then you have like this light pineapple note in it that's different from the original apple brandy.
So it'll get a little fruity touch to it.
Oh man. Ooh, wait. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, when I first smelled this, when you first got this, I don't think I liked it right away. I don't know why though, because this right here is, to me, this is top 5 in your collection for me.
Of all my fragrances?
Okay, in the top 10 of all your fragrances.
Okay.
It's amazing, guys. It's got the booze, it's boozy. It's great. I don't know what else to say about it. So it smells great on a man, but I'm not gonna lie, when it gets a little bit cooler, I put that thing on, and with my scarf, with my Burberry scarf, and my boots, and I walk out the door, and when that wind blows just right, it smells so good on me too. So.
It's definitely a good one. I mean, I'm more of a fan of the original, but that one's really good as well. Like she said, that pineapple in there gives a little unique twist to it, because you don't have any of that kind of outside of the apple, any of that fruity nature in the original. That one goes a little bit more resinous, more that cedar, woody cedar. And that one gives a little brightness to it, but it's good.
On the rock.
That's why it's on the rock. So good choice. Her third choice is from the house of Killian, and that is Apple Brandy on the rocks. All right, guys. So my next choice, man, this fragrance is so good. I don't ever really talk about the scent, but I'm not even gonna call it underrated. It's really good, and I think a lot of people love this fragrance. This is really as good as it gets in the designer realm. From Tom Ford again, this one is called Ombre Leather. Now, I know they came out with the Parfum version of this last year, but I kind of like the original better. The older Parfum works just fine. And of course, this is going to put you in the mindset of Tuscan leather, but it's not, it's just more wearable. I'll just put it that way. It's just a little bit more wearable than Tuscan leather. You can't go wrong with either, but you can find this, of course, a little bit cheaper than Tuscan leather, no matter where you look. So I just think with the season coming up, man, it's fall and winter, this is the perfect fragrance to wear. It smells like a brand new leather coat or the inside of a brand new luxury vehicle. That's exactly what you get, that very authentic leather with a little bit of sweetness on the dry down. From either, I don't know if it's tonka or vanilla, but it's sweet when it dries down with that leather. But still one that I highly recommend in 2022. Pretty much any guy was probably going to gravitate towards and like this fragrance. And this was from the house of Tom Ford. This is Ombre Leather.
All right, guys. My next choice on the list, number 4 for me, is going to be the 1 Million Elixir.
Good choice.
Super sexy. It's a great date night fragrance. What's in it, Darren? It's got some apple.
You got some rose in there.
Y'all notice apple is a recurring theme. Yep. I like apple.
Got
apparently.
some rose in the heart and on the dry down. I think it's really, for me, it's the tonka bean patchouli
The
combination.
tonka bean.
Yeah, that's
I'm
sweetness.
noticing that. I like that note a whole lot in fragrances. But real sexy, guys. Date night, take her out. She's gonna love you. And
perfect time of year. For
I was gonna say that. This is, and so I began to notice that I like a lot of the fragrances that smell similar, and so this is also kind of sweet with the apple in it. But definitely, if you do not have this yet, do not cheat yourself. You gotta go ahead and pick that up.
Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
It's
from Paco Rabanne. That one was released this year, so it's pretty much readily available anywhere fragrances are sold. Your Macy's and Dillard's of the world. So her 4th choice on the list today is from the house of Paco Rabanne. So make sure you get yourself that, guys, a good date night fragrance. 1 Million Elixir. All right, guys, so we are down to the last 2 fragrances. I have one more. She has one more recommendation. And mine, this is definitely the top 3 designer fragrance releases of this year. This is from the house of Givenchy, and this is called Gentleman Reserve Prive. So it has that powdery thing that you like from the original, that iris. So you got that in there. It's very prominent in here, but this is just a more mature version. All right, this is more mature. They made it a little bit darker. a little bit more, honestly, more suitable for colder weather. Once again, fall and winter is right around the corner, so I think that this list is the perfect timing for actually a lot of the fragrances on this list, because most of these are very much suited for cooler temperatures. So there's a slight booziness that they've added to this one with a whiskey accord. And to me, that really was a game changer with this fragrance. So you get this still kind of chocolatey vibe in there as well. There may be some cacao in this, if I'm not mistaken. But again, powdery, slightly boozy, a little sweet, with this kind of cacao chocolatiness to this fragrance. This is an amazing scent. In a world where designer fragrance releases have been a little bit underwhelming as of late, this is one that stands up in my humble opinion. So definitely one that is worth getting in my opinion in 2022. This is from the house of Givenchy, or Givenchy, as we always say. This one is called Gentleman Reserve Prive.
All right, y'all. Last on the list for me, which I was just sitting here debating with myself about which one's my favorite, but Angel Share has to be my favorite. So this comes in 2 for me of the 5. We have the Most Wanted Parfum by Azzaro.
That was released this year.
What? Wait a minute. It's woodsy. It's got what, amber woods or
got amber woods.
It's got the ginger note in there.
The bourbon
what am I leaving
vanilla.
out? That's what I was leaving out. My God, this is just attractive. It's magnetic. It is like,
Smell it.
Oh, wait.
It's good. You know they had the Most Wanted
This is it.
EDP came out last year in the all black bottle, and then the Most Wanted Parfum came out this year. It smells similar to that one, but to me, I think this one focuses a little bit more on but I think that really that bourbon vanilla is amped up a little bit more.
Whatever it is so sexy.
It's good.
If you don't have it,
get it in your life.
So this is number 2 on my out of my 5. This is my number 2.
All right, well, guys, you heard it there. Another one that we recommend picking up. This one comes from the missus, from the house of Azzaro. This is the Most Wanted Parfum. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our time. We gave you guys 10 great recommendations for 2022. Some great new releases and also a few oldies with goodies here. But I think, honestly, with her 5 choices, my 5 choices, I don't really think you can go wrong.
You can't go wrong. I'm going back to this.
Ms. Bowtie, thank you so much for coming on the channel. I'll try to get you on here more often as life allows. I will have her back on the video. So this is what we would love to do, guys. So if you don't mind, drop down in the comment section. What are some fragrance releases that you think, as well as some great options or recommendations to pick up for the year of 2022? We would love to hear some of your recommendations down in the comment section. All right, but as always, we sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention watching these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do, and we sincerely appreciate that. And don't forget to make sure you take a few moments to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use this information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your boy, Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
And I'm your girl, Mrs. Bowtie.
We love to look good, and we love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. We'll catch you
on the flip side. Peace.